Hey there, folks. Eesh. If you're as hooked on Blink Can't Bow Season 2 as I am, you're in for a wild ride this October 2025. We've got family feuds, hospital heartaches, and those twists that make you gasp out loud. I'm turning these spoilers into juicy recaps, pulling from all the drama we've seen and what's coming. If this gets your heart racing, smash that like button, subscribe and share with your mates. And hey, let those ads play for at least 30 seconds. It helps keep the lights on here. On this first Wednesday of October in episode 64, Ferret's scrambling like mad to scrape together cash while the Sanley crew finally nabs Orhan in a tense showdown. Ferret dashes in, desperate to bail his old man out before things go south. Meanwhile, Pelin's phone won't stop buzzing with Surta's calls. She's trying to brush them off, but it's eating at her. And poor Kazim's fighting tooth and nail to stay alive after that brutal attack, his family rallying around in sheer panic. The Korhan mansion's buzzing with whispers, everyone on edge as old secrets bubble up. Jani, come Thursday the 2nd in episode 65. Halis Aga's fuming when the ugly truth about Orhan hits him. He flat out rejects him, slamming doors on any reconciliation. Back at the mansion, Ifakat and Kaya are at each other's throats over who calls the shots on the house, but everything halts when Pelin collapses ill, rushing them all to the hospital in a frenzy. Zerin's left reeling, horrified by what her daughter's gotten into, her face pale as she pieces together the betrayal. Tensions skyrocket, with alliances shifting quicker than Joburg traffic. On Friday the 3rd, episode 66, rolls in with Halis and Samuz, gobsmacked by Nuket's chaotic disorder. It's a bombshell that shakes the family core. Ferret pops in to see Pelin, steeling himself to step up for his kid no matter what. Ifakat's begging for backup but gets the cold shoulder everywhere, frustration boiling over. Down in the shadows, Kazim's plotting his payback against the Korhans, his eyes burning with revenge as he gathers his strength. The air's thick with suspense, every glance loaded. If you're digging these recaps, consider hitting super thanks to drop a donation. It means the world and keeps me brewing more content like this. Monday the 6th brings episode 67 where Gulgun corners Saside and uncovers the raw truth, leaving her stunned and rethinking everything. Farit's pleading with Seyran to sway her dad Kazim, but she keeps hitting walls, her efforts crumbling. Orhan's banged up in jail now, and the family's pulling every string to spring him, lawyers hustling through the night. Emotions run high, with tears and heated arguments echoing in the Sanley home as loyalties get tested to the limit. Tuesday the 7th, in episode 68, has Suna all mixed up after checking on Fikriye. She's torn between her heart and head, pacing endlessly. Farit and Seyran team up to charm Kazim, who lays down one tough condition to honor his word, his stern face unyielding. The mansion hums with quiet schemes, everyone whispering about alliances. Suna's emotions swirl like a storm, pulling her in directions she never expected, while Ferret clings to hope. Midweek on the 8th, episode 69 sees Pelin and Piril facing off with Surta, then brainstorming ways out without dragging others in. It's a nail-biter as they weigh risks. Seyran sticks to her vow, heading to meet Okez Aga's nephew, her nerves on edge but resolve firm. The encounter's charged, hints of future ties lingering in the air. Back home, whispers of doubt creep in, setting up more drama down the line. Thursday the 9th, episode 70, kicks off with Kazim dropping his complaint, but Ferret's not letting up. He's hustling to free his dad Orhan, finally cornering his grandfather Halis for a desperate plea. The old man's face hardens, but Ferret's passion cracks through, sparking a glimmer of action. Tensions at the hospital ease a tad, yet underlying feuds simmer, ready to erupt any moment. Wrapping the week on Friday the 10th in episode 71, Suna's got Ferret on her brain as she meets him, her thoughts tangled in unspoken desires. Over at Samuz's place, It's chaos trying to unmask Surta and his shady ties to the house. Suspicions fly, fingers point. The family huddles, piecing clues like a puzzle, unease thickening the atmosphere as truths inch closer. Join the channel membership. It's a lekker way to support and get more Blinkcampo goodies. Monday the 13th unleashes episode 72 with Pelin battling mansion drama over the baby's dad. Whispers and stares everywhere. Labour hits hard, sending her to hospital where Ferret and Seyran hold her hand through the agony, faces etched with worry. The waiting room's tense, prayers muttered as doctors rush in and out. On Tuesday the 14th, episode 73 ramps up in the hospital. Pelin's wheeled into surgery, Ferret pacing like a caged lion for updates. He explodes on Surta, blaming him for the mess in a furious clash, fists flying. In prison, Orhan endures brutal abuse. His spirit tested but unbroken, allies scarce. Wednesday the 15th, episode 74, has Seyran juggling her dad Kazim, her bond with Farit, and ties to Akin. It's a whirlwind pulling her apart. Farit deals with Pelin's dire health scare, clashing harshly with Nevra amid rising tempers. The hospital corridors echo with arguments, decisions hanging by a thread. Come Thursday the 16th, in episode 75, Orhan gets crushing news on his release, hopes dashed. DNA results drop like a bomb, truths exposed. Seyran urges Ferret to rally Pelin, whispering words of fight as monitors beep ominously, bonds strengthening in crisis. Friday the 17th brings episode 76, where Suna schemes to pry Ferret from Seyran, steps calculated and sly. Asuman catches an admirer's eye at the gym, sparks flying unexpectedly. In jail, Orhan snags some inside help, a fragile lifeline amid the gloom. Don't forget to comment below what you think will happen next. Your thoughts fuel the fire. Monday the 20th, episode 77 sees Ferret beaming over Nevra's news to Halis. It's a rare win. Orhan's prison aid seems solid, but doubts linger on its staying power. Kazim and Okkes meddle as matchmakers, scheming unions with eager grins. On Tuesday the 21st, in episode 78, Kazim's hunch proves right after tailing Seyran. Betrayal stings. Ferret begs her to choose him, voice cracking. Suna turns to Ferret for aid, vulnerability showing. Ifakat arranges a tense meet with Samuz. Wednesday the 22nd, episode 79 has Seyran pushing Ferret towards Akin, words laced with pain. Pelin opens up to Ferret at last, raw emotions spilling. Seyran seeks Suna's backup, sisterly ties straining under pressure. Thursday the 23rd, episode 80 shows Seyran's reporter video rippling out. Reactions vary wildly. Samuz and Ifakat huddle over Orhan, plans hatching in secrecy, stakes climbing higher. Ending the week on Friday the 24th, in episode 81, Seyran and Suna plot to sway Ferret into releasing her, whispers urgent. Ferret counters with his own probe into her secrets, determination fierce. Monday the 27th unleashes episode 82, with Halis scrambling to fix Korhan store attacks. Damage control mode. Kaya grills Suna on Ferret, jealousy flaring. Akin eyes his uncle warily, trust fracturing. Tuesday the 28th, episode 83, has Orhan fielding Okkes' offer, tempting but risky. Akin flips after Okkes' reveal, sides shifting. Ferret moves to shield Orhan, bold and unyielding. On Wednesday the 29th, in episode 84, Seyran fakes it to safeguard Orhan, mask slipping. Ferret clings to her love, denial strong. Kaya and Suna's spat boils over, explosions inevitable. Thursday the 30th, episode 85, sees Sanlis striking back post-Suna's villa nightmare. Fury unleashed. Ferret goes extreme to extract Seiren's truth. Confrontation electric. Finally, Friday the 31st wraps with episode 86, where Ferret rises after truth hits, taking charge. Hallis beams at his grandson's grit. Suna rages at Seiren, suspicions poisoning ties. What a month of edge-of-your-seat stuff. If you enjoyed, subscribe, like and share far and wide. Drop a super thanks donation or join membership, and let ads roll to support. Stay tuned for November, the drama never sleeps. Cheers, catch you next time.